Hi, I'm David Foltz with Core 4 Bushcraft. And my last video, I talked about my SCCA self-contained coffee apparatus. And this is the one where I've got, you have everything you need to make coffee except the water in this little container. And I repurposed a surplus medical pack from probably the Gulf War, and it works out really good. It's a little medi pack. It just fits a coffee cup perfect. But I've had a few people ask me about the pack. They said, what's the deal with your little pack? This is a pack that I just threw together so I'd have something like when I just keep at my place in Kentucky. When you go out in the woods, I can just pick it up and go. Just have my walking stick and this. I don't have to take a knife. I got a knife back here, and just whatever I need to take a walk, water or whatever. Well, let's just take a look at this pack and see what I put in it. And this is just, it's not even a scout trip. This is just if you're going to take a walk in the woods, you got something that weighs a few pounds. To start out with, the bag itself is a Pathfinder Molly bag. You get it Self-Reliance Outfitters. It's a great, one of my favorite packs for canteens. On the outside, you'll notice, got a flashlight. I don't know what it is. It's not an Olight. I forget what it is. Got a flashlight. Glove clips. I love glove clips. Leather gloves. My criteria for a leather glove when you're in the woods is, can you grab briars, a handful of briars, and chop them? Because in Kentucky, we have a problem with briars. You know, they grow all over, and sometimes you got to move them and chop them and clean them out of the way. But the gloves, you have to be able to grab a hold of briars and the thorns and not get stuck. If you're getting stuck, get some different gloves. If it'll protect you from briars, it'll protect you from fire. I just made that up. So we got gloves, flashlight, nothing over here. I've got a couple of bandanas in the shoulder strap. Gives you a little extra padding, gives you extra bandanas. This thing here, something I made. It's like it's a versatile piece of kit. I think it's a 500 denier canvas, and it's PVC coated, orange coated on both sides. And I made these things, I put grommets in canvas, not a big, huge feat. But what I did is I made these. This is mainly for a sit pad. But I put a grommet in each corner. But aside from being a sit pad, because it's waterproof, I can sit down anywhere I want. I don't want to get my butt wet sitting on logs and on the grass out in the woods. You can sit here, you can fiddle with stuff, do whatever you need to do. But also it has other uses. You can put this on the ground, like say if you're hammock sleeping, you're in a hammock, you got the 4 grommets here, you can lay this on the ground where you would put your feet. I don't like putting my sock feet on wet ground out in the woods. I don't like getting wet like that. So you put this down, you got a mat. So when you get off your hammock, boom, you get your feet on something dry. And you can also, you've got the grommet, you could stake that mat in the ground with whatever, so it ain't going to blow off that night. This also serves as a firewood carrier. You can open this up, get you some cordage, some paracord or something to put there, make you some handles, and you have a firewood carrier. Boom, you can just get your big wad of firewood in that. It's also you can put it on your backpack like a cape. Hang this on the back of your backpack, and people can see you, if so you don't get shot. It's also a waypoint. You can hang this up if you're lost. You can just hang this up, and you can explore around the camp. As long as you can still see this, your waypoint, then you're not going to get lost. Don't get out of sight of your waypoint, and you can go anywhere you want around your camp to explore. And I just think it's just a little simple, neat little piece of kit. I made it myself. I try to keep one of these in my backpacks, and I've given some of them away, so I really like this thing. The pack on the back, I've got a backup knife. It's a Tops. It's a Tops. This is my backup. Now I got my hit knife is usually a Pathfinder Scorpion, Pathfinder Knife Shop Scorpion. And this I've got just extra. If I don't have a knife with me, it don't matter. I've got this if I need it on my little happy pack. But funny story about this is the brothers of Bushcraft, and I was at Jason Hunt's event a few years ago, and they had some guy there, and he was selling stuff, and he had a lot of Condor stuff. He had Tops. And I'd looked at this, and I've been looking at these, and I wanted a tan one. A friend of mine, he bought a tan one, and I wanted a tan one, you know. And I looked at this, had the cam on, like, you know, I like it, and you know, I kind of wanted one, just try it out. It's a little big. I like it. It's a good bushcraft knife. Spine is not real sharp because it's painted, but you can fix that. You can file that or whatever. Anyways, I'm standing there, and I'm looking at this thing, and I put it back, and I look, and there's Joe Flowers looking around the table, appears out of nowhere, and Joe's looking around the tables, and I said something to the effect of the other guy said, "Can I help you?" That had the table, and Joe said, "Well, I designed most of the knives on this table," and Joe told me the story of Brothers of Bushcraft. It's Brothers of Bushcraft. There's 4 guys, and Joe is one of them. Joe Flowers is one of them, and he designed this knife. And he was telling me the story about what he wanted included in the knife, like a Scandi grinder or whatever. And I said, dude, I kind of hate you because I've been wanting one of these to try it out, but I wanted a tan one, but I'm going to have to buy this one so I can get a picture taken with you as a designer. So I did, and that's how I ended up with this. And it's a very hardy bushcraft knife. It's huge. It's tops they're overbuilt, man. They're army tanks. And I've got a lot of tops knives. Let's dig into this pack. Pop the buckle, open it up. First thing on top, you got the drawstring. Let's look at the pockets first. There's a little pocket right here. I have nothing in this. Keep in mind, this is just a grab and go. Hey, Uncle Dave, let's take a walk in the woods. Boom, let me fill the canteen up. We'll take a walk in the woods. Inside this, I've got, looks like water purification tablets. Ooh, a Scrub Daddy, but look at the size. I'm going to do a video on this. And it's still good and tough, as thin as it is. Scrub Baby. Got a lighter. It's got one of these things. I bought these. This is a good hack right here. I was at Field and Stream in the like the boat section. You never know where you're going to find stuff. So I'm in the boat section. You pull this off, and they had these little things, and they go on a keychain or whatever for your boat, and it floats. And they said something. It's for your registration for your boat. You keep it in this. It's like for some kind of paperwork. And I looked at this thing. I said, dude, this is exactly. This will fit a lighter. So I put a big lighter in this sucker. Put a big lighter in that. Wham. You got a good waterproof place. It fits perfect. Boom. The lid comes down. So it's waterproof, your Bic lighter. I got this from Field and Stream, and it's like some kind of little thing in the boating section to hold some paperwork for your boat. You put it on the keychain so you won't lose it. So there's my lighter out of here. I got me a little pocket boy if I need it. These are great solid. I love these things. Here's my pocket boy if I need to cut a little kindling or whatever. By boom. I got that. Got something else in here. This is really neat. A friend of mine gave this to me. It looks like a Bic lighter. It looks like you got a Bic lighter, but you pop the top off, or you don't pop the top, excuse me, you don't pop the top off, the top opens back, you pull it out, and it is reading glasses. That pulls out. Fantastic. I love these things, man. You get out there, you go to read the Bible. Wow. This just opened things up. Oh, my eyes are circles. This is made by Foster Grant. Foster Grant makes this. I love these little things. I'd like to get more. So that way I'm not going to be blind if I'm out in the woods. Because I wear safety glasses that have readers in them. And people are always saying, why are you wearing safety glasses? I said, they're readers. I got to have them so I can read something. They're magnifiers. So there's that. Got that in there. It's not a life-saving kit. It's just a convenience kit. Okay, that's it. There's nothing else in there. So you got your flashlight. You've got your extra knife. You got your gloves. You got your whatever. You're building a fire. You got your gloves. You can mess around. Then I've got I don't really need this. Dave Canterbury sells this kit. It's a really good. It's a great canteen hack. But quickly, while I'm in here, I keep a whistle, a storm whistle. We don't blow these unless it's an emergency. Got my canteen lid. Another canteen lid. I had a fish mouth spreader in here somewhere. I got to find it. That's all I got in this pack. I just got water and a sit pad. Just, you know, and then if I want to, I could put some coffee in here. But I think I've talked about this before. But all this is a basic canteen set. You got your canteen. You got your cup. Boom, you got your happy little stove. You can fry stuff on top of this little stove too. It's kind of small, but hey, you can do it if you want to. It's a stick stove. You can heat stuff out if you want to build your stove in here. Keep it contained to that. Canteen. And then with it upside down, you can have an extra canteen. So now you have a cup to drink out of, and you got a pot to cook food in if you want to. Or you got 2 cups if you got a friend with you. They can drink out of the cup too. So there's that. And that is it for the little scout pack. It's just a basic scout pack. It's not a survival kit. It's not a keep you all night. Now I've put kits together that were small that if something happened, I could probably get by for the night. What I'd like to show you now is we're going to talk about Scrub Daddy a little bit. I'm going to show you a little hack for Mr. Scrub Daddy. Let's see here. Where'd he go? Cutting board. Old hickory now. And here's how you get, I love Scrub Daddies. When they get hot, they get kind of soft a little bit, and then they're great. They scrub. Well, you get one of these, and these work really good. They're thin. They go in your cook kits. You slide down, lay on top your bottle kits, whatever you want. I mean, these are good, but if you don't have room, you can make one of these. And all you got to do is you take your Scrub Daddy and just cut him. We'll make him about right there. I'm making it kind of a thick one. Voila. Son! Scrub Daddy hack. This is Core 4 Bushcraft. My name's David Foltz. Core is spelled with a K for Kentucky. And I hope you enjoyed this little, shared my little scout kit and the story about the knife. And I'll catch you all on the next one.